going to happen in the course of the day. We expect to close this session by around half day mark, and a series of activities will follow shortly. But I'll just want to highlight key on, also mention the housekeeping rules. So before we commence with the presentations, I don't know if we could give the judges 30 seconds each to just introduce themselves once again and maybe say a word or two to the teams before we can kick off.
Thank you, Ruth. My name is Milian Kabut. I'm from BDO in Ethiopia. Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ruth. My name is Salahuddin Khalifa. I'm the current CEO for Kadisko General Hospital. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Omar Badr. I'm a businessman in Ethiopia engaged in the coffee industry.
Hello, my name is Salahuddin Zahira. I'm a private equity operations director at CFA, and I'm glad to be here.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Theodros Isai. I'm a partner at Deloitte. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Dear judges, so as already highlighted by Fasil on the rules presentation, we are meant to maintain anonymity just to avoid any bias or anything like that. That is the reason why the teams are not going to mention the names of the universities. So as they exit the room, I'll just allocate them anonymous alphabetical letters. So when they come in, they'll just introduce themselves by those letters. We will later on disclose who the winning team is and also announce the name of the university. Just name them as they introduce themselves. For example, the first team will say, this is Team A. So on the score sheet, you'll just write Team A and the name of the judge, and then you put them as that. I will, in the background, know who is Team A, who is Team B, and then later we will make an announcement at the very tail end. Also, as mentioned, for the purposes of the teams, I know they've already been judged on financial analysis, valuation, environmental, social, and governance, presentation, question Q&A. The judges will have 10 minutes of Q&A session to the team, so that will also be timed. So I will request the judges to share the 10 minutes amongst yourselves equally and ask the teams the questions within the 10 minutes. Each team will be timed within 10 minutes to make their presentations. So we will have a timekeeper somewhere close here to flash out a notification to the team if they have 1 minute left and after the timeout. It's to the discretion of the judges if they would prefer the team to complete their presentation or be interrupted at the time of timeout. So I'll consult with the judges and then they will advise the best route forward. If the judges decide to allow the team proceed past the 10 minutes, they can also decide if they would want to deduct any marks for the time lapsed. They can also decide if they would want to leave it open. So that's to the judge's discretion. Okay, and as mentioned, we will have slides for each of the teams, and that will be the main material that the teams will use to deliver their presentation on the display screen above. So before we commence, as required, the teams will all be ushered out to a waiting room. Only teams that have finished to present will be allowed to sit in, at least for the first round. And also just to highlight, I know from the slides we had mentioned there are 4 teams in the first round, but we have 5 teams now. We have 5 teams in the first round. So after the first round, we will tally and announce the best two, and the best two will be determined by the scores they got from the reports that have been graded. Will be determined by the and the presentation score. So after that, we'll have another round for the best two. They will make another 10-minute presentation to refresh the memory of the judges, and then there will be a Q&A, and then at the end, we'll tally and determine the winning team. So at that point, I hope all is clear. In case there is anything that needs clarification, this is the moment, especially from the team members. If there is none, I would now request that the team members step out of the main plenary to the waiting room just at the back. Faculty advisors and industry mentors are welcome to stay. It's just the participating teams that will need to move out of the room. Thank you very much, and I wish you all the best.